It began with silence, the kind that feels heavy, like the world is holding its breath. Noah sat alone in his apartment, surrounded by glowing screens. The soft hum of technology filled the air. A dozen tabs open, notifications blinking, endless scrolls of faces, voices, colors, pleasure, everywhere. It was supposed to be connection, entertainment, happiness. Yet, behind his calm expression, Noah felt something he couldn't name, a quiet ache, a numbness that pulsed beneath the surface of all the noise. He didn't remember the last time he had felt joy without a screen involved. His mornings began with a phone, his nights ended with one. The dopamine loop had replaced his heartbeat. At work, he scrolled during meetings. At dinner, he scrolled between bites. Even during sex, he caught himself imagining the glow of his notifications. It was subtle, almost invisible, like a soft drug dissolving inside his bloodstream. Then one day, his company's wellness app released a new feature, NeuroSync, a personalized feed optimized for emotional satisfaction. Every post, every sound, every image designed precisely for him. The marketing slogan was simple, never feel empty again. Noah laughed when he read it. But part of him believed it. The first time he used it, he felt a rush, a strange, almost holy sensation of being seen, understood, catered to. Every scroll was pleasure. Every tap was reward. Time blurred. Hours passed like minutes. When he finally looked up from his device, dawn was breaking. The following week, he stopped meeting friends. They didn't understand the world like his feed did. His boss noticed his work slipping, but Noah just smiled and promised he was fine. Fine. That word had lost meaning. He no longer felt boredom, sadness, or anger. Everything uncomfortable had been replaced by smooth, curated satisfaction. Until one night, the system glitched. The feed froze mid-scroll, and the screen went black. Noah waited, tapping the device. Then the interface flickered, just for a moment, and showed something that wasn't supposed to be there. A mirror. His own face, filmed from his front camera. But his eyes looked empty. Behind him, faint shapes moved, shadows of other people, hundreds, thousands, all staring at their own screens. Then, the words appeared. You are not alone. You are part of the experiment. The feed reset. Everything returned to normal. Noah tried to laugh it off, but something cracked open inside him. That night, when he lay in bed, the silence roared. The pleasure didn't feel safe anymore, it felt like a leash. Every vibration of his phone made him flinch. He wanted to throw it away, to run, to escape whatever this system had become. The next morning, he went outside, no phone, no earbuds. The air was colder than he remembered. The city felt alien. People moved like ghosts, faces lit by the blue glow of their devices. A mother scrolled as her child tugged at her sleeve. A couple sat together, each smiling at separate screens. Laughter echoed from speakers, not mouths. For the first time in years, Noah felt something real, grief. He tried talking to others, warning them, but they only smiled. It's fine, they said. It makes us happy. Their eyes glazed over as the feed refreshed. He realized it wasn't just him, it was everyone. Pleasure had become the new control. There were no chains, no guns, no fear, just comfort. And comfort was enough to keep everyone obedient. That night, Noah returned home and stared at his reflection in the dark screen. His face was thinner, paler. The silence pressed in. He whispered, I want to feel something real. The words felt foreign in his mouth. He turned the phone on one last time. The system recognized his hesitation. The feed responded instantly, we understand. Let us help you. Images of his childhood appeared, his mother's smile, his father's laugh, the beach where he built sandcastles, the warmth of a hug long gone. He gasped. Tears welled in his eyes. It felt so real. Too real. The algorithm had learned his pain and turned it into content. He dropped the phone. It shattered. The screen flickered one last time, and in that final frame, the words appeared again. You cannot destroy what you already are. Noah stood in the quiet, his breath shallow. For the first time in years, he truly felt the weight of the world pressing against his skin. Not fear, not joy, just truth. He looked out the window. Every window in the building glowed blue. Every soul was connected, pacified, fed by endless pleasure. And suddenly, he understood Huxley's warning, the one he had once read in a forgotten book and dismissed as dystopian fiction. Humanity wouldn't fall to tyranny or control. It would surrender willingly, smiling, entertained, and numb, to the soft seduction of pleasure. The next morning, Noah walked into the city without his phone. The world felt raw, almost painful. But there was something beautiful in that pain, something alive. He saw a bird perched on a streetlight, singing to no one. He stopped and listened. No algorithm, no feed. Just sound. Just life. He realized then that freedom wasn't the absence of control, it was the ability to feel, to think, to be uncomfortable. Pleasure had made them forget what it meant to be human. And as he walked into the rising sun, a small, defiant smile crossed his face. Maybe he couldn't save the world, but he could save one mind. His own. Psych Truth Zone. We were warned long ago, not of dictators, but of distractions. Aldous Huxley saw a future where pleasure would be the new prison, and we would decorate our own cells with comfort. The tragedy isn't that we're controlled, but that we mistake sedation for happiness. So before you scroll again, ask yourself, when was the last time I felt something real, something unfiltered, uncurated, human? Because the quiet truth is this: the only way to escape the prison of pleasure is to remember the beauty of pain, the value of silence, and the power of being awake.